BlueCastle Partners is a private finance advisory business. We arrange debt and we arrange equity for SME developers up to 100% funding. And I've been asked what advice we're giving to our clients for 2019. Now, of course, that advice is set in the backdrop of rather an extraordinary marketplace. I've been involved in property one way or another for the last 20 years, and I've never seen a market like this. So what you have is parts of the market have completely seized up, and other parts of the market are doing really tremendously well. So if you're developing high-end product in London, then really it's sort of cautious times, and you really need to know your marketplace. Whereas developers in the north, in Manchester and Liverpool and Leeds, for example, are all doing tremendously well and their product is selling like hotcakes. So just to get into a little bit of detail, in a developer's appraisal, we expect to see a minimum profit on cost of 30%. Now, that is unleveraged, so you take out all your funding costs, all your interest, and you take your total cost, which is purchase costs and all your development costs, and you express your profit as a percentage of that figure. So we want to see a minimum profit on cost unleveraged of 30%. So the second aspect that we're cautioning, or we're advising our clients on in 2019, is that of course we are about to Brexit. With or without a deal, we are leaving Europe in March of this year, and there is a strong possibility there will be some sort of run on the pound. Perhaps another 10% move, much the same as we saw immediately after the vote. So what does that mean? That means that potentially your material costs, particularly obviously the materials that one is importing from Europe, will go up by at least 10%. We're also facing a bit of a brain drain, if you like. So many of the tradesmen who've been so fantastic for the construction industry, many Eastern European tradesmen, are in fact going home. And this leads to a shortage of labour and a shortage of skills, and when you have a shortage, prices go up. So we are potentially facing materials going up and labour going up. So you need to allow for that in your appraisals with an additional 10% stress test on your development costs. Finally, inside London, if you're developing, then really the lower end of the market is still doing tremendously well, particularly the part of the market which is getting assistance from Help to Buy. Another point is just be different. So you can look at different types of development. So co-living. Co-living is very popular at the moment and doing tremendously well. Commercial. Good quality office space and good quality hotels are both now in great shortage in London, so think about moving sideways into commercial. Finally, if you're outside London and you've got profitable deals, go for it. Develop like crazy and bring us your deals and let us fund them. BlueCastle Partners.